What's up, guys? Welcome to training day number 10. And today I want to talk about a topic that's going to help you close more sales, regardless if you're speaking to someone that has a lower budget or someone with a higher budget. This is very, very important that you have it, at least that you brainstorm about it, because it's going to be very important when you are closing sales, when you're speaking to people to sell your service, right? So basically, what I want to talk about, and it's going to be a quick one today, it's having multiple price points. Now, I'm not saying multiple offers or different services. I'm talking about having different price points for the same service. So for instance, let's say that you're getting on a phone call with someone and you want to offer them a service for maybe video editing, right? So maybe your main fee is $300 per month. So you're gonna edit, or maybe $400 per month. So it's gonna be, maybe you're gonna edit one video per week for this person, and one video a week. So this is just an example. Maybe your service is that you're editing videos, but perfectly it could be, a website, or it could be, what else? Copywriting, or it could be managing social media, or it can be running ads for clients, or whatever it is. Maybe you're creating a Shopify store for someone, whatever. So maybe you're in a call or in a conversation with someone that doesn't have $400, right? But maybe that person has $300. And the problem is that if you don't have multiple price points, say 300, 200, or 100, you're basically leaving this money on the table, right? This is a table. So you want to make sure that you have multiple price points so that you can offer the same thing, but maybe less quantity or less of something. So for instance, you could perfectly say, okay, my main service is $400 per month. Actually, it's better if we close that. It's in a freaking jungle. So maybe your main service is going to be $400 a month, but you can have a package that is $300 a month, and that's not going to include 4 videos, it's going to include 3 videos. Or maybe you're going to have another package, which is a downsell, where basically you're offering 2 videos per month for $200. Or finally, you can offer 1 video per month for $100 per month, right? So it's like offering the same thing, but in less quantity. So that's called a downsell, okay? So a downsell is when someone says no to the initial offer, maybe for $100 a month, but you downsell them, you offer something else for a lower price. At the same time, you could perfectly have an upsell, which means that your main offer is a $400 per month, but maybe the person also needs help with managing social media. So you say, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put together a package for you, which is gonna be $400 a month. And then for social media management, I'm gonna put a $300 a month on top of that, which is pretty affordable. So you're gonna be making $700 per month, right, instead of $400. So the reason I'm telling you this in this video is because before I start teaching you how to start generating leads and sales and all of that stuff, which we're gonna cover in a lot of detail, I want you to have like a lot of different tools. It's like when you go to war, right? Instead of having like one gun, you have 7 guns, or you have 7 different tools to face the battle, right? Instead of just one. So you wanna be sure to have multiple price points that you can offer, like multiple packages, because you're gonna see it when you start getting on calls with people, when you start speaking with leads. You're gonna realize that some people want what you're offering, but they simply can't afford it. So you can give them the same thing, but in less quantity or with something less, that's still a good deal for you and for someone else. So what I want you to do is that your homework today will be very, very simple. First of all, you're gonna identify what is your main offer. Now, this should have been done by like day number 3 of the training, right? This should be done, the main offer. So you say, this is the main thing that I'm selling, this is the main price that I'm selling it for, this is my fee, all right? But what you're gonna do in your homework today is that you're gonna identify your upsells and your downsells for people that don't necessarily have the money, or for people that have more money and want to get even more. So for your upsells, you're gonna choose the higher prices. For the downsells, you're gonna choose the lower prices and what it's gonna include. This is gonna be different for every single service, because for instance, if you're offering social media management and you're charging someone $400 per month to post once per day, what you could do is tell the person, all right, so if you want to work with me, then, but you don't have the $400, let's do something. Let's leave it at $250 a month, but I'm not going to post daily. I'm going to post once every 3 days. So you're still going to get momentum, but later on, once we start seeing some results, we can increase to $400 a month, and I'm going to start posting daily. But just so we can work together, let's start at 250 or let's start at 200, right? So it's like the same thing. It's not like offering different services or any of that stuff. It's just like playing around with the different price points so that you can hook that customer and take advantage of every single call, every single conversation that you're having to close people right there. Just the fact that you can have this right here, your different price points, will allow you to get the same amount of leads but generate a lot higher revenue without having to invest more money on advertising, right? So this is something that that recently happened. For instance, we had a call with a client. He was interested in working with us, and basically this was our mistake that we just offered one option. And since we offered just one option for a higher price, we couldn't close the sale. But then we followed up, and basically we made another offer for a lower price point, the same offer, but basically with a different type of offer. We just played around with the price point and we managed to close the sale. So if we wouldn't have followed up and made another offer with a lower price point, it includes less stuff, right? But basically at a lower price point, we would have lost that customer forever. So that's kind of like a lesson learned. You always want to have different tools, different weapons to face, the calls, to face the conversations, so that every single lead that you speak to is able to work with you for different price points. Now, some people are going to say, you know what, I only charge $10,000. If you don't have 10K, you cannot work with me. That's one approach. It's a fair approach, and we've done it in the past, right? But at the same time, if you can put together multiple price points or offers, you're going to be making more money, and you, of course, you cannot offer the same thing, right? The same type of value. But if people are okay with it, then you can build a system around that of having multiple price points and getting more clients. So that's just how I would do it if I was going to start out. Maybe later on you have so much demand, you're like Tony Robbins, you're charging $1 million per minute, right? Then in that case, you don't want to be offering like a $1,000 package because it's not worth your time. Maybe what you can do is you can put a video course together and yes, offer it for $1,000, but it doesn't involve your personal time. So it's like less value, but you still get the customers. So I know Tony does that, of course, right? With courses and all that stuff, but for his personal time, for this specific amount of value, I charge $1 million, I don't charge less, and I'm fully booked, right? So that's kind of like the little lesson. Make your homework. That's it for today. And if you enjoyed this value, if you enjoyed this video, you want to learn more, you want to work with me, my team, and help you reach your goals with your online business, then go to sebastiangomezmentoring.com, watch the little video. It's like 7 minutes. Read the page and you enjoy what you see, you resonate with what you're being offered over there, which is our help. Then schedule a call. We don't bite, and we're not gonna be like a lousy salesman trying to sell you something. It's just gonna be a friendly conversation to see if we can actually help you out. Thanks for watching the training, and I'll see you tomorrow.